This is a man with a mission. John Wardley designs roller coasters, and last year he started building what he believes will be the most terrifying machine ever.
This is the site of Nemesis, the ride. Now, for the technically minded, it is a multi-inversion suspended roller coaster. But for the rest of you, it's just designed to scare you.
John's new ride will have the smoothest curves ever. Now, that doesn't sound too impressive, but if you really want to terrify people, a smooth track is crucial. You see, at high speed, the slightest kink can cause a sudden jolt and severe whiplash. However, a secret ultra-smooth track curving process means that John will be able to safely drop, spin and tumble his victims with tremendous force.
Now, the ride starts there and goes up in that direction, right up to the treetops, turns, comes down here, does an upside-down corkscrew under the monorail there, back down through that hole and up over the top of the station where it does a zero-G roll and turns upside down. Back down there and then climbs up to the top of those trees where it does a stall turn, drops back down again to the bottom of this hole, does a vertical loop through a tunnel, out of the tunnel there, does another corkscrew over there, into another underground tunnel under the station, another stall turn, and back into the station. Wow!
The ride will have an incredible combination of high-tech manoeuvres, but there'll also be an element of good old-fashioned terror. Having worked on Hammer House of Horror films, John wants to incorporate that sort of experience into the ride as well.
This is not a machine, but a beast trapped by iron and steel. Confront it and risk being hurled by its writhing tentacles.
I suppose it's a kind of Alien meets the Big Dipper concept, and now it's finally ready.
Well, almost. Although the diggers are still here, John's decided it's finally time to test his new machine. Now, John won't be riding on the track. He'll actually be suspended below it in this dangling carriage. Right now, the carriage weighs 10 tons, but on the tightest loops, it'll actually weigh 40 tons, and that's all down to sheer acceleration.
Wish me luck. 2 years of planning, about £10 million, and we're about to see if this thing flies. I think I know what to expect. But no one can really tell what's going to happen. We're in the hands of Sir Isaac Newton here. We're going up the lift. No brakes, nothing. Once we're over the crown of this lift, we've just got gravity on our side. Lovely view. It's an amazing sensation. There's nothing beneath your feet. You're just hanging in space. It's... haha. Wow. Here we go. Right, we're picking up speed and we're about to enter the first inversion, the first barrel roll coming up now. Feet through the air. Wow. Now we're getting faster and faster through a helix and into a zero-G roll. Oh, wow. 3 seconds of weightlessness, a stall turn. You just stalled me. And now down and through a vertical loop. Upside down. Down into a tunnel. Wow. You really think your feet are going to crack against the rock. Now into another barrel roll, down and into another tunnel. Wow, and into the station. I invented this thing and I'm supposed to be impervious to this kind of thing, but that was the most sensational thing I've ever done.
Well, he
Wow.
would say that, wouldn't he? But what will Stuart Cosgrove think of the ride? Stuart, a finalist in last year's Mr. Universe contest, belongs to a bizarre group of roller coaster fanatics called First Droppers. What First Droppers think means a lot to designers like John.
Well, First Droppers go around the world riding different roller coasters. Personally, I've ridden the first inverter in the world, that was in America. And I've ridden the Kings Island Racer and the Coney Island Cyclone. They're some of my favourites. And John's invited me down today to try out the Nemesis.
But you realise, Kate, that we're testing the ride at the moment, so although Stuart can ride it, I'm afraid you can't.
It's all right, I'm quite happy to leave that to you two. I'll just watch.
The transition! Cheap now! Incredibly well!
Absolutely April. Brilliant. Really sweet.